Hey guys, we're going to continue in Romans this week and see what Paul has for us in these scriptures. This week's reading can be found in Romans 11:17 through 32. And Paul starts out by giving us a visual of a branch being grafted into an existing tree. And basically that's a visual of us being adopted and grafted into the family of God. And Paul reminds us, the believers, that we should be humbly grateful for God's salvation in our lives, because salvation is fully dependent on God and His grace. We have done nothing to earn that salvation, so there's no reason for us to be boastful or prideful or brag about it. And Paul goes on to give another visual of God being the root system that upholds the tree. It's not the other way around. So it's by God's grace alone that we have that salvation. And Paul had been teaching the Gentiles about how some of the Jews were having difficulty recognizing Jesus as the Messiah. They were so entrenched in the law that they failed to see Jesus for who He really was. So that caused them to be cut off, to be pruned from the tree, and gave us the opportunity to come in and be accepted into the family of God. So to help the Romans avoid pride, Paul challenged them to look at the balance between God's kindness and His severity, His mercy and His judgment. And God is not so kind that He overlooks evil, but He's not so harsh that He condemns without a cause. So in the Jews' case, because of their disbelief, they were cut off from the tree, but they had the opportunity through faith to come back and be reunited in the family of God. And we all have that opportunity. So the central truth of this is the gospel makes us humble by reminding us of our need for the mercy that only Jesus can provide. So bringing us to a point of humbleness is where we need to be in order to accept God's mercy in our lives. So I've literally done this about 100 times today, and I'm going to cut it off right there. I'm sorry it's so short. I love you.